Okay. Now, this has been working in my mind for quite some time about how HR's role will get impacted when technology creeps in. And there have been several forums where a lot of people have given very drastic and very blunt views saying that HR may not exist and so on and so forth. But my take on that is very simple. Technology is meant to be an enabler. Okay. So if HR starts learning to design what is its role in the organization and leverage technology so that the role is very efficiently delivered, I think it's perfect. So let me give you an example. In an organization where I had to do, I had to mentor students for an internship in HR. So I was thinking that why don't I utilize students and the fresh ideas that they bring in and the knowledge that they bring in and do something path breaking. So one of the intern project was to design an induction program end to end using virtual reality, because we were in an organization which had a global presence, and everybody who's coming on board had to be shown around the home office in another country to which they are going to be attached for a project. And we got an intern to design a VR solution for it. So if we start looking at using technology for our solutions, as an enabler towards what we deliver, but at the same time putting in all the functional expertise into it, then I think the whole HR is going to look very different. We'll start moving away from doing mundane things like typically your onboarding or an induction program will have somebody giving you a monologue with a PowerPoint presentation and so on. Whereas if you bring something like this, it makes it a lot more engaging with the people, so they feel that it's more fun. So that gets addressed. The way you address, the way you look at policies, I think that also needs a complete review. If you're looking at, this is one of my favorites, if you're looking at policies which are binding people, like you treat children in a school, then I think that HR is passe. What we need to move on to is an HR function that puts people at the center of everything and build systems and policies around it. You're talking about bringing agile into HR. This is what it is. When you're bringing agile into HR, there are 4 tenets of agile. Although agile came up in the software industry, I think it is very, very realistic and practically applicable in HR, and I've done that over the years. The 4 tenets of agile are very simple. Replace your processes and tools with interaction and with people. Replace negotiation with collaboration. Replace documents with prototypes. In software, they would call it prototype, but I'm saying even in HR, you can do prototype. People who have done design thinking with me will understand how you do prototypes in HR. And finally, learn to change course and do not stick to a plan. These are 4 tenets of agile and absolutely applicable in HR. And I think that is a change that we are heading to. If HR needs to survive through tough times and to maintain its place and create its place in the ecosystem, then agile in HR needs to come into it.